out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat, turning it on. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Baker. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Aggie. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And now this offense will take the field again. Handoff from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the ground with the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. The groupers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting them out early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And the groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The groupers will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. A little release to the back. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. Across the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
3:25.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the groupers will hustle from the line. From the gun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Sheffield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. The option look. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Buying some time. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 20.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the groupers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Throws to the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Turning on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Give to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Sheffield. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The groupers can really attack on this second and short.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. Punt is on its way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to play and have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He leaves it with his back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
And And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they...
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. And another broken tackle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The groupers will send out the punt unit. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.